Much of Day 3's testimony in the impeachment trial of suspended Attorney General Kim Paxton was from former top official Ryan Bangert. Over 2 days of testimony, Bangert walked senators through 9 months of Paxton's, quote, alarming behavior in 2020, saying he repeatedly expressed concerns with Paxton over his demands to work on Nate Paul's behalf. During cross-examination, Paxton's lawyer sought to attack the credibility of Bangert's claims. The trial continues today.
The controversial buoys in the Rio Grande will be allowed to stay at least for now. An appeals court has granted Texas's request for a stay in the case pending a ruling by the court. The ruling comes just a day after a federal judge ordered the state to remove the floating barriers by next Friday at its own expense. The judge had also barred the state from putting more buoys in the river.
The Union of Auto Workers isn't slamming the brakes on the idea of striking. General Motors made a counteroffer yesterday that features a 10% pay hike. And while the president of General Motors believes a deal can be reached, the UAW president said GM's counteroffer was, quote, an insulting proposal. It doesn't come close to an equitable agreement, end quote.
After months of picketing, actors and writers have revived a push for strikers to receive unemployment benefits. A similar bill stalled in the state Senate 4 years ago, facing opposition from the California Chamber of Commerce, which claimed that there's a difference between someone losing their job and someone who decides to strike.
The cost of health insurance is going up, and the Wall Street Journal is reporting that employer coverage layouts are expected to rise about 6.5% next year. Analysts noting last year's inflation is now being reflected in new insurers' contracts with hospitals. Workers will also likely end up paying more for the coverage. Helping fuel the increase are higher labor costs and heavy demand for expensive diabetes and obesity drugs.
Mortgage rates ticked down for the second week in a row. However, home affordability is at its lowest level in nearly 4 decades. The 30-year fixed-rate mortgage averaged 7.12%. That's down from 7.18% the week before. It's the 4th consecutive week that rates have been above 7% as inflation pressure lingers.
Apple is urging iPhone and iPad owners to update their operating systems immediately. The company issued an update that fixes a vulnerability that hackers may already be exploiting. The security flaw exists in iOS 16.6.1.
The party is back on at Party City. The store exited bankruptcy after a judge signed off on its reorganization plans. Party City filed for bankruptcy in January after struggling to pay off its debt load. The reorganization cancels nearly $1 billion of its debt, and while some of its stores will close due to the bankruptcy agreement, the company says the majority will stay open.
Snapchat says it's working to make its app even safer for teenagers. The new features and policies include restrictions on friend suggestions and a new system for taking down age-inappropriate content. Snapchat also put out YouTube videos for parents about the features and an updated website laying out its teen safety and parental control policies. And that's today's 9 at 9.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.